It's tough love time, okay? A good heart means very little when it comes to what people have to offer in relationships. And in this episode, I am going to tell you why. As usual, please like, subscribe, and comment, okay? This episode is inspired by my many girlfriends who call me for advice. Aiden, he's cheating on me. Aiden, he dumped me. Whatever the hell it is. I get a lot of those. I hear variations of this so often. You know, phone calls like, I know he's unreliable and disappears on me for days at a time, and he tried to sleep with my friend and is verbally abusive sometimes and tried to make me question myself and blames me for everything and on occasion lights my cat on fire, but he's got a good heart. Okay, first of all, I've been in a few relationships where they have had good hearts, okay? I was in this one relationship where he, without a doubt, had a good heart. He was such a softie, and he wanted so badly to be loved. But when he didn't get what he wanted, he would verbally attack me where it hurt the most to incite a reaction. So I would be in as much pain as him, all right? And once I was in as much pain as him and have a reaction, then he would cue up, "Oh, baby, oh, I love you, oh." He also ended up cheating on me multiple times, and I ended up breaking up with him, and he blames me for the breakup because I left him 9 years ago. Still blames me. So anyway, actually, this is a funny story too. When my partner recently, Michael, died from cancer, I said to him that I felt I felt good about his transition because I thought I was loyal to Michael to the end during his final days with cancer, which was met with a comment, "Well, I'm glad that you are loyal now." I'm like, but this person without a doubt has a good heart. He really does. I know he does. He's actually a really wonderful guy down there. I have seen it, without a doubt, good person. But I ask you, should I stay with the guy that makes me question myself and cheats on me and who's able to say a comment like, "I'm glad you are loyal now," in response to my boyfriend having just died? It was 2 months after he died, by the way. No, that's not okay. No matter what good heart they have, right? So of all the men that I dated, I think that this person that I speak of is actually the gentlest and the kindest spirit. But when people have gentle and soft spirits, this is kind of the tricky thing. Sometimes they are so sensitive that they become defensive and are in a perpetual fight or flight mode because an injury to them hurts more than it would hurt, say, not a sensitive person. And if this person has not and will not look within and has a habit of blaming everyone else for their life circumstances, they will play the victim. They will come with a lot of triggers. And when you touch that trigger, boom, fight or flight. That is what happens. I'm not saying everybody has to be perfect. Look, I can certainly be defensive, and I have my triggers for sure, okay? But I generally do my best to figure out what those are, and I know which are the hot buttons, so I'll give fair warning. If someone touches it, I won't resort to hitting below the belt. I may be reactive, but I won't hit them where it hurts or anything like that. It's not the way I like to do business, right? Not the way I do business. So anyway, some of these people are so hurt that they will not be aware of their triggers when they get activated. They will just blame you for touching their trigger that they're not aware of. And they don't even know that they have one. They just think it's you that's the problem. Your behavior, that's the problem that's causing them pain, and react out on you and hit below the belt. Those people, like I said, can have really good hearts that can shine through from time to time, but they are so defended and unwilling to look within that they're just full of triggers that have not been managed. And they're very, very defensive. So if you happen to touch a trigger, boom, they will knee-jerk react and hit you right where it hurts, below the belt. Here is a life lesson. A good heart is only as good as one is willing to allow to shine through. End of story, okay? A good heart, to me, is nice, not that impressive. I mean, kind of, well, lots of people have good hearts. And people don't know how to use it or misuse it, and then they end up hurting other people. Ed Gein had a good heart. Ed Gein, the serial murderer, everybody was like, oh, he's so willing to help, he's so wonderful. Look, he chopped women up and made them into skin suits, okay? So you can have a good heart and then do crazy things because you're so damaged, right? Unless they're willing to look at their damage and kind of work on healing. Ladies and gentlemen and everyone, we're not looking for partners with a good heart. What we want is someone with the emotional maturity to take responsibility, to be honest, and be self-aware, and have enough confidence to look within. Looking within is a hard job that not everybody is willing to do. But in order for people to function in this world in a loving way, in a relationship, they have to have that skill, okay? We need people who have the tools of responsibility, honesty, self-awareness, and the confidence to look within, all right? It's like someone can know how to build a beautiful home, right? And have a beautiful layout of a home in their head. But if he doesn't know how to use a pen, if he doesn't know what a paper is, and he can't verbalize to you what he wants so that this wonderful house can become an actuality instead of an idea, it's just like that. It's like we don't want to be in relationships with great ideas and great hearts or a great potential. We want somebody who has and is good at using the tools so they can make this wonderful idea that they have into reality, okay? If they're hurting you, gaslighting you, boiling bunnies, blaming you for everything, hitting below the belt, this person does not have what it takes yet to create and actualize their reality, their idea. They just don't, okay? By all means, please, stick around and work on the relationship. I'm not saying leave him. I'm just saying don't use they've got a good heart as a reason you give to stick around. A good heart is about as good as $1 million in a big lock safe, and he will show you the $1 million. Look, I have $1 million. But he will never use a cent of, because he doesn't know how to access the money that's in the safe, okay? So think about it. It's like money that's unusable, that looks great, but you can't do anything with, all right? So listen, thank you for listening. Check out my post on toxic relationships, because that one is pretty good. And why relationships fail, because that one's pretty good also. You guys, I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and weekend. Yahoo. Bye, guys.